All right, we're here with Mike Schopp from Pick Heaters. Mike, how are you enjoying the conference so far?
Well, it's been great so far.
Yeah, well, it was just the first day and the first half of it, but you spoke this morning and it was very interesting.
Well, thank you.
Okay, so you've been in the business for some 30 years now,
right?
And you talked about your technology. Can you give us just a snapshot of it now? You know, you talked very much about the inline steam heating process that you use. Can you talk a little bit about the efficiencies that creates for the clients and the ideal client?
Well, okay. I mean, steam injection certainly isn't new. It's been around a long time, but it's still a new concept for some people just because they're accustomed to doing it one way.
Right.
And what we're always promoting is the efficiency, the thermal efficiency, because you're injecting the steam directly into the water. The energy really has nowhere else to go. It condenses, and you get 100% transfer from the steam into the fluid. And that's one of the key advantages of that method of heat transfer.
Okay, so over 30 years, I'm sure that your technology has changed a little bit. What was it like 30 years ago when you started in the business?
Well, surprisingly, I mean, the base concept hasn't changed. What has changed is a lot of the components that make up our systems, right, as far as control valves, electronic instrumentation, all of that's evolved. So we're kind of part of that. Okay. The concept is how the steam is condensed into the fluid really is, just a tried and true method. It's been around a long time.
Well, what I'm hearing here is I listen to the presentations and we're talking about thermal process. It seems to be all about heating things up and cooling them down, which is pretty fundamental, but there's of course a lot more to it than that. And I would think that the other thing that has changed over the last 30 years would be the market that you're selling into.
That's true. Our markets now, food processing is our largest market for our company, and has been for actually going back more than 30 years. But we are finding new markets, and a good example of that here in Western Canada is the oil sands. 20 years ago, we wouldn't have sold anything to that industry. And that's now a big part of what we're doing. Yeah, definitely a new market for us. A lot of new opportunities. Yes.
Well, here we are in northern Canada. Well, not northern Saskatoon, but northern Alberta. We were just talking to Tranter earlier. Big market there for them, and I would imagine a new market for you is going to be huge.
Yes, there's definitely a lot of opportunities, I think, for just about everybody at this conference.